Darkness is the next one here.
Some sort of darkness moving in.
Favorite song I've ever written.
Really? I would say that's probably my favorite one of all of them that I've listened.
Why?
Thank you.
I came from a very abusive upbringing.
Cut me down, just hold me.
And there was a lot of darkness that could have existed in my life, and a lot of things that could have gone really south for me moving forward. I wouldn't maybe not be who I am today, but the way that my mind processed that darkness and finding a way to not let it negatively affect my life.
That was one of those songs that I sat down and I knew what I was writing about, and I wrote it within one city.
It's coming creeping round the bend.
Is there something in particular, if you want to talk about it, obviously you don't have to, but that triggered that song?
I've always dealt with like suicidal thoughts.
I can hear all them whispering pines.
And always the want to die. And I always just thought it was normal most of my life growing up. You didn't talk about that stuff. So I just kind of assumed it was a thing. I never realized that it was something that was pretty abnormal, and you really shouldn't always think about that, and always, and so the particular day that I actually had written that song, it was on my head real heavy, and I was, essentially staring out my window contemplating the thought of potentially killing myself.
You're who I see out through the blinds, so warm with a smile.
And my girlfriend was in the shower, and I was like, man, what is going on? I'm like, why? And it was one of the times that actually it was getting to me. And I was like, I just got to play guitar. And that's all I did. I picked up my electric guitar so I wasn't too loud, unplugged. And I just started finger picking that. And tears rolled down my eyes writing that song.
You talked about how that seemed normal to you. Like you just thought it was something that, was on people's minds. For me, that abuse as a kid, I would go to school every day thinking nothing of it because I just thought that was the normal. I thought kids went home and got beat by their parents.
At the end of the day, a lot of these musicians, they're really not super extroverted. It's like they turn to music to express themselves because they couldn't talk about things, or they didn't know that they could, or how to, or whatever.
It's been waiting just to hold me.
You have a voice, and you have this stage, this setup. It's a lot easier with social media right now. And you have an opportunity to share your voice, but it's just as important to express to people why you turn to music and what it does for you, right?
But the shadow always lingers.
For me, with having suicidal ideation for many years, it was due to neglect. My mother loves me. I know that. My father loves me. But it was just the lack of communication and neglect that got me into those thoughts. Just like, fuck, I'm not good enough. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And how would you want to send a message out to the world?
Think about this all the time because I'm a type of person that the music business ebbs and flows with me. My highs are really high, my lows are really low.
But how can I leave me be?
I do understand that I will always do this. I have always written. I've always been a writer, no matter what. I love to write poetry. I love to express myself through words because I've always been good at being detail-oriented with writing, just in creative writing in general. It's the only class I was ever good at, was reading and writing.
I swear my pocket watch is closing, and it's sending me to hell.
I do understand that it's something that I have to do. I will have to do this for the rest of my life. Because I'm expressing myself, I'm also saving a lot of other people's lives and things like that. And that's the coolest thing ever.